Um, yeah, sorry about that. Um, Here's the thing. I didn't disconnect. It was just some kind of issue. I wonder if it's like on a Streamlabs side. I don't know. But we're gonna start off with.
I know something too.
Where to find a low price on a good one.
Actually, no.
Walmart.
We're not doing that. We are going to do. Also, hey, 99! You know why I like that year, even if it did have some downfalls. The reason why I didn't want to do this one was because of the fact that oh, I like how there's a new Dark Viper AU video. The reason why I'm not doing this is because it's so quiet. Anyway, we're gonna do something else then. We're gonna watch stuff from the Euros. I saw you. Don't. Okay, I don't. Don't fucking do it. Don't. I like how I put in 1997 and it shows 1987. It was born a full 10 years after that. Guess we could do this.
So then I said to him, you gotta customize your car insurance.
Bird!
So you only pay for what you need.
That man's got an emu.
They lied.
And how does that make you feel?
Used, manipulated, betrayed.
And how does that make you feel?
Used, manipulated, betrayed.
So now what?
Only drink fresh beer. Budweiser.
You have made a real breakthrough. You did it on your own.
Born on dating from Budweiser. What fresh beer tastes like.
You're on the road to freshness. Hold all my calls.
Remember, kids, beer is therapeutic.
The future's toughest cop is going back in time to save his family.
Are we still together in 10 years?
You can bet on it.
What is this?
Watch Van Damme, Time Cop, NBC Sunday.
Time Cop. Isn't gonna need a.
Eclipse Spider GST.
Vorrei del pane tostato.
Vorrei del pane tostato.
The perfect way to express yourself.
Wait.
Dove sono le valigie?
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Buon gusto, sei bella e parli italiano.
That's the Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider from the 90s.
1997 Eclipse Spider and Coupe, Mirage and 3000 GT, the family of sports cars from Mitsubishi.
Seriously, cars in the 90s used to look freaking awesome.
I'm glad we could all sit down together like this. There's been too much controversy, too much fighting.
Steinbrenner.
It's the honey barbecue tender roast.
Keep your team happy with a bucket from KFC. Mix roasted and fried.
KFC, we don't have one of those.
Honey barbecue.
We do have a Popeyes though.
Georgie, you
We've
keep
actually
on
had them
all
a
the
few
honey
times. They're
barbecue
really
tender
good.
roast, and you're out of here.
Let the Colonel pinch hit for Mom this Mother's Day. Bring home 8 pieces of your choice, large mashed potatoes and gravy, large coleslaw, and 4 biscuits, all just $11.99.
Bucket of chicken! And a birthday cake.
Great memories are magic. 105.7.
Oh wait,
A
there
gift
better
from
not
my
be
mother.
copyrighted music.
Monday.
Hello.
Does that camera of yours give you easy drop-in loading like this? No way. Then can it give you 3 different picture
I
options?
found out
for
recently
better pictures
that
more often?
Kodak
Oh,
just doesn't
too
do
bad.
the same thing
How many
anymore.
knowledge prints
I didn't
would
even
easy
know
to
they were
reprint?
going through financial
Didn't
hardships.
think so. Maybe what you need isn't
I
just
didn't even
another
think it
camera.
was
What
due
you
to the
need is an
pandemic
advanced
either.
photo system like Kodak Advantix. It's a special kind of film. It's a
I
different
remember
kind
when
of camera.
Kodak was
It's a
like
better
so
way to take
popular.
pictures. Further. A happier Mother's Day. Give your mom a Kodak Advantix camera.
I also remember when I wasn't so tired.
People here communicate mind to mind. There is no race. are no genders.
There is no age.
No age.
There are no infirmities.
There are only minds.
Only minds.
Utopia?
No.
No. The internet. Where minds, doors, and lives open up.
Is this a great time or what?
Where have I heard that one before? Oh, wait. World Net. Something. I don't know. It was a video I saw recently. Wait, is that a Buick? Can I stop yawning? Please? I think that is one of those old Buicks. Mercury? I don't know.
Peace of mind. From Buick LeSabre.
Yep. Buick. You know, speaking of Buick, there were these commercials that they used to do a while back. They don't do them anymore. Where basically what would happen is, by the way, credit to R1s on YouTube for this video. I'm not saying they gave it to me, it's just I'm watching it and it was uploaded by them, so I'm just saying this right now. I did not upload this, I'm not claiming credit for this video, I'm just reacting to it. My webcam is turned off to let people see the actual thing. I feel like maybe I should include the letters. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But what I was trying to say is that they had these Buick commercials that were talking about the new Buick designs, and it annoyed me so much because the people in the commercials were like, "That's not a Buick. Is that a Buick? That's not a Buick!" Like, if it's got the badge on it, then yeah, it is a Buick. But then, like, in real life, we have people who are like, "Oh, that doesn't look like a Chevy Blazer. That doesn't look like a new Ford Bronco." Like, look, if you want a vehicle that is named as a successor to a vehicle they used to make, for the sake of, you know, giving fans what they want, then by all means, go ahead. But when people start complaining that, what am I doing? Okay, so this is what I mean. This right here is the brand new Chevy Blazer. And this is from the future. Like, this car right here is the brand new Chevy Blazer. To me, like, I like the design. It's sporty, it's fancy looking, but it still has that same SUV form factor. But people nowadays are like, "Oh, it doesn't look like frickin' like this." Like, who cares? They aren't trying to, like, okay, if they wanted to make a vehicle that looked like that, they would. But for crying out loud, they're trying to modernize a classic vehicle and give it more functionality. This is the way to go. It's got more room for passengers. It's still got plenty of space in the back for cargo. And it's still an SUV. You know? Like, what? Oh, I got scared for a second. Okay, here's what I mean. So, this is the 98 Blazer, right? This is the Blazer from 1 year after I was born. You see, It's a 4-door. It's an SUV. It's literally the predecessor of, you know, the current Chevy Blazer. And then we have the new one. This one. I don't see any problem with having a modernized design. And then there's also people who are like, they're angry that, oh, the new Ford Bronco doesn't look like the old one. Are they trying to appease you? Are they trying to be like, oh, let's just dip into the nostalgia market? Not necessarily. Like, sure, they're bringing the car back, but that doesn't mean that it's supposed to be nostalgic. It's not like they're recreating every single little detail from the original car. No, it's bringing back an iconic vehicle, but modernizing it to meet modern day standards. Please don't. Okay. It keeps doing that and I'm getting scared. Might turn off my PS5 just to make connection better. Alright. But what I mean is that just because a vehicle that was originally a thing way back then is coming back and it's being modernized, it doesn't mean that the company making it hates you. It's not like they're making it out of spite. They're making it to bring back something that people enjoyed, but they're making it look sleeker, cleaner, and all around just nicer to look at. Like, would you rather have a vehicle that aesthetically looks like the original? You know, like this? Or would you rather have a vehicle that is a modernized version of this, but still has the same kind of performance, most likely? Like, honestly, like, I don't drive a car, but if I did, and I liked a vehicle from the past that I really connected with, and a company that I like happened to have made a recreated version of that vehicle to make it look brand new, like a brand new version of an old vehicle, I'd still enjoy it. Sure, it might not perform the same, but they aren't making it for lollygagging around a mud field or something. They're making it in a modern way to not only, you know, bring back something iconic, but, you know, to charm people who may have never seen a vehicle like this, but if they ever did, they might not like the old version. They might think, oh, I like the new version. Actually, now that I say all that stuff, it probably doesn't make too much sense. Neither did that voice crack. Alright, anyway.
Coors Light, the silver bullet. It's frost brewed to tap the
Night is crazy.
Rockies.
Hey, where'd you come from?
The Hall of Fame, my man. You guys look bigger on TV.
Who was that?
Sunday.
Hold on. Okay. Was that Michael Jordan or was that... No, couldn't be. Jordan. It's not LeBron James. It's probably Kobe Bryant. Brian. I don't mean any offense to him, by the way, for laughing at this. Just I accidentally made a typo. But, he's a great man. Hold on. Was it? Don't.
The award show that sets the stage for all the rest. The biggest names in film and television together. A night when anything can happen. Wow. Plus, Tom Cruise hosts a special tribute to Dustin Hoffman. The party of the year, the Golden Globes. Sunday, 8, 7 Central, only on NBC.
The Golden Globes. Why would we want Golden Globes? Kidding. That was a bad joke.
Hey, tough looking truck.
It's a new Ford F-150, and there's a lot more to it than great looks.
Okay, now, see. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier with, you know, modernizing the look of a vehicle. Because, like, here's the thing. The Ford F-150 has been around since it was first created by Ford. I don't even know when that was, but all I do know is I see that. Stop. What I was trying to say is, here's what I mean. So, what I mean is this truck has been, like, around for forever, basically. Alright. Because we had the F-150 from the 1980s, 1990s. Like, the thing is, like, this truck has been evolving since 48, right? So this is an example of, you know, easing in the evolutions of the truck model. But for this, like, people aren't complaining at all about the new design for the truck at all whenever it gets a new iteration, because it's remained consistent. And people are already used to that. But then when companies decide to make, like, brand new versions of classic vehicles that they haven't made for, I don't know, 20 some odd years, then people are like, "Ugh, what did you do? That's not like the vehicle I remember as a kid." Okay. If they want to bring it back, they'll bring it back however they want. They don't have to make it, like, spot on. They don't have to make it look exactly like something like this. No. Ford and Chevy do whatever they want. And another example is Jeep, because their design for their vehicles has been consistent with very little changes in the design. Like, the new Jeeps have different headlights, but the old ones used to have those big old circular ones. I mean, they still do, but it's like LEDs now. But what I mean is, like, people can gripe about a vehicle's design being changed whenever a company modernizes the original design. But then they're just like, they're used to the design changes over time of a vehicle that's been consistently in the market and not, you know, gone and then coming back. I'm one of those people who are like, okay, like, I'm indifferent about it. I don't mind if a company brings back something, like, for example, say Pontiac comes back. I'm not saying they will because, well, you know how it is. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, what? Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, this is actually really cool. So, this is basically a modified Chevy Camaro that is essentially a modernized version of the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am right here. And honestly, I freaking love it. And it's not even like Pontiac themselves, it's people who loved Pontiac and the Firebird cars. And I love this design. And this is coming from someone who earlier said, I don't see why people are so angry about the new designs for these two cars, the Bronco and the Blazer. Alliteration. Nice. But, like, this is something that anybody would enjoy. Like, if you're an old fan or if you're someone who hardly even knew about the Firebird, like, when I was a kid, I used to see Pontiac cars constantly, and I especially saw Firebirds every now and again. Sadly, Pontiac is, not around anymore, but, yeah. Whoa. Now that looks cool. I like that. That looks cool. Wait, what? Please note, I'm not like a crazy car enthusiast. Oh. It's just like a classic car, just but I like this. This looks like I don't know. But I do like the other design more, cuz it's like it keeps the Firebird's design, but it's like modernized and it's blending into an already existing car. But the way they make it look is perfect. It's like nothing even happened.
Like what? Like payload and pulling power that rivals a freight train. And a standard third door that makes everything easier. Yeah? And how about
revolutionary?
Dual airbags and side door intrusion beams. It's tougher than steel.
Now lease a new F-150 loaded with lots of options for just $258 a month for 24 months.
That's why half the trucks sold in Northeast Ohio are Ford. We're winning Ohio over.
Tom Cruise, Julia Roberts, John Travolta on the next Entertainment Tonight.
John Travolta!
Stars before they were famous.
I mean, I've never been recognized or anything like that, really.
From Whitney to Madonna, from Mel Gibson to Jim Carrey, we've got their blue.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey. He's Dr. Robotnik.
Entertainment Tonight celebrates its 4,000th episode.
E.T., happy 4,000.
Plus the sex, the skin, and the scandal over Larry.
I bet 97 Jim Carrey didn't realize that in 2020 he'd be starring in a movie that would I don't know, revitalize a hedgehog. Peacock.
It's a pep talk. In fact, consider this a pepperoni talk. Same thing, because this is the pepperoni all of America's talking about. And why not? It's meatier, crispier. We never had a pepperoni like this before. No one has. We've, well, reinvented the thing. So while the mention of pepperoni isn't normally the kind of thing that's going to stop traffic, this one is guaranteed to start it. Better keep that door oiled. Making
Are there
it great.
no game
Again and
commercials?
Said that she saw
Why not?
dead roosters in the
Gotta love your sunfires.
Prank or a cult at work. A disgusting discovery. Watch at 10.
Oh my god, it's a cock. I'm sorry. This emoji saves lives. I like how it has a gunfire effect on the picture. Yeah. Apparently water guns can shoot bullets. This. Hey guys, look at this cool new water gun. Oh boy. Ah! Wait. It's like someone just repaints a pistol to look like a water gun. And the first thing someone thinks whenever they see that it's actually a real gun is, what the fuck? Oh. Also, yes, I do watch these. I won't stream it because, for one, I don't want people to think that I'm stealing footage, because I'm not. I'm just live streaming and, you know, reacting, I guess. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I have this game. Windows 95. Speaking of Windows, unfortunately my PC will not be able to run Windows 11. It's literally not compatible, which sucks. But it is what it is. Nice. I remember that. This guy is awesome, LGR. I highly recommend watching him and subbing to him. He's really cool. Shout out to you, Clint! Woo! I said Clint. I don't mean Eastwood. This guy looks like, fucking... Wait. No way! This show first debuted a year before I was born? A full year before I was... Wait, no. It was a little under a year when it first came out. Because, I was born Valentine's Day. And, the first episode of this came out a couple of days, like 4 days after Valentine's Day. So by the time I was born, this show was like 4 days away from being a year old. Holy shit. That's cool. Yes, it is still terrifying. Oh, they do have a wiki for everything. Nice. You know what? I think instead of watching commercials, I renamed the stream to Childhood Memories, because, oh, I heard something. Rather than watching, commercials, first of all, let me, bloop, blop. Oh. There we go. We're gonna be taking a look at some childhood memories. Ow! Felt like something was on my neck. Yeah. I guess we're gonna start off right with one of my favorite shows as a kid, besides Ed, Edd n Eddy. We'll get into that in a moment. And other things. This show was fucking awesome when I was a kid. Like, I mean that literally. So that's what kind of dog he is. I don't recall beagles being pink. But this show was it was something. It was like a drug trip, but you're not on drugs. It is the drugs. It's essentially LSD, but freaky, like horrifying shit, basically. Yeah. So he's known as Dog by several. He's known by Eustace and various villains as "Stupid dog! You made me look bad!" I missed that, dude. Nigel by Basil. What? I don't even know who Basil is. And Dear Boy by Cats. Oh, I think this guy is, on Twitter, actually. Also, yes, his name is very, ironic. Yeah, she's cool. Shirley the Medium. Ghetto! Oh. At least it's PetSmart, PetSmart, not the other thing. But what's funny is I didn't know that Courage was a beagle, but I always knew that this lady here was a Chihuahua. Which, speaking of which, my aunt, whenever I was real little, she actually had a Chihuahua named Trail. He ran away from her house once, and as far as she's aware, after he ran away, he died. So, yeah. He was kind of a grouchy little asshole sometimes, so he was cool. Sometimes. Oh wait, D Long. Oh. Yeah. He's the watch where you're going, you fool! Guy. Watch where you're going, you fool! I love that so much. Man, everything about this show I freaking missed. Alright. Then we have, the Bagcato. Which, I used to think he was a cat, or, not cat, a fox, because of how he looked. Because, like, when you see a cat, you don't think of them as having, like, a long snout. Wait, cat spiders. Why are there spiders? Oh. Creatures that are insectoids. Schwick, short for Bushwick. The big stinking city. Alien Brain Boss. Yeah, I mentioned how fucked up this show was. Because it is. Also, we haven't even gotten to the town of Nowhere. Nowhere is a fictional town in the state of Kansas that Courage and the majority of the cast live in, and where most episodes take place. It has its own newspaper, which Eustace is often seen reading. There's also a park in Nowhere, shown in Cajun Granny Stew and Watch the Birdies. But, there's a theory that, that suggests that the middle of nowhere is hell. Oh, I need to close this. Also, Angry Man. Muriel's awesome. Oh yeah, this was terrifying. Return the slab or suffer my curse. But nothing is as terrifying as you are not perfect. Bugle. Oh. Known as the perfect trumpet thingy, the blue creature, the you're not perfect creature, the CGI fetus, Eustace's trumpet. What? Yeah, I have that game. Nice. I heard a dog bark outside. remember this one episode that, I don't know. Nope. Nope. I don't know what it was called. It's not this, but we'll get to it. Nope. 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 Where is it? It was this one episode where Courage, Eustace, and Muriel are it's hard to describe. It's basically like the entire episode is that they're inside this digestive system looking thing. I don't know. Nope. Nope. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's not this. Boy. It's not Dome of Doom. I know that. No. Cabaret Courage. No. Wait. There it is. talk about this. Alright, how about we go on to the next thing, which is the epitome of my existence. I'm kidding. Ralph's eyes for the brain of Ralph! I'm not good at mimicking his voice. The old country, huh? I had this game. I'm not good at racing games, by the way. I remember this show. Well, vaguely. Alright, fish. Truer words have never been spoken. Wait, Nika Futterman? I didn't know Adam Lyon was voiced by her. She's the actress who played Asajj Ventress in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and well, more recently it was the Con Maker from Doom Eternal. That's cool. I didn't know she voiced Adam. Learn something new every day. Wait, what? Is it weird that for a while I thought this was supposed to be Timber the Tiger from freaking Diddy Kong Racing? Very little kid me was such an idiot. Also, why is this a thing? But yeah, I faintly remember this show, but I do remember watching it. It's pretty funny. Also, Lupe was awesome. And then we have this guy. Wait, Phil Lamar. I didn't. I didn't either. Mountain Dude. Mountain Dude! Oh. Mr. Mandrill. Alright, what next? I know. So, when I was a kid... Okay, so I should explain. When I first found out about Sonic the Hedgehog, it was through the Mega Collection, and I got it as a kid. I didn't buy it, my papa got it for me. I think it was like a birthday gift or something. And at the time, like before I had even gotten that, I didn't know what Sonic was. I didn't know what Sega was, but after I got the game and I played the games that were on there, yeah, and eventually there were, no, not eventually, but, at one point I even saw the trailers through the history or something, and, there was a... Okay, so at the time I didn't know it was supposed to be the intro cinematic for the game, but it was this cinematic thing, and it was playing the main theme of Sonic Adventure, and at the time I never even knew what Sonic Adventure was supposed to look like at all, and I didn't even know about the DX port because I don't even think it was out then. But eventually I did find out through watching videos and all that stuff of what the game was supposed to look like. At first I heard about the DX version, Then after a while, I eventually found out about the original, which is way superior in many ways. It's way superior in many ways to the DX version. For one, the visual effects just look better on Dreamcast, and I'm not just saying that because, oh, well, that was the platform it was originally released on. It's just because there was something about how the Dreamcast performed compared to the newer ports. It just made the game feel right. For example, and a lot of DC fans like myself, even though I'm a couple years into the love of Dreamcast, many people know about Emerald Coast, which is the first ever action stage that you play in Sonic Adventure. And the part that is just before you're getting chased by the orcas, there's that part where the orcas are jumping out of the water and into, like, the other side of this bridge. In the DX port, the bridge is just like, But, in the original, it was like actually undulating realistically. And in the DX port, you would see the water clipping through the bridge. However, in the Dreamcast version, which again is superior, even though the DX version does have some additional features, but yeah. Alright, speaking of the DX port, like, right here, like, this is what I mean. The water looks way different, and, like, sure, it's supposed to be like a remastered version of, the DC version, but, I mean, okay, so what? Oh, what the? Made an appearance in Sonic X. Nice. Ew. I think your cousin actually asked me if I knew about this place, and whenever I was talking to him, I said, I don't really know much. I've heard it before, but I don't remember from where. I didn't realize, like, it didn't click with me until just now that this is why. So, as it turns out, like, if you're new to the Sonic fandom or just Sega in general, then you may not know this until now. But if you've been a long-time Sonic fan like I have since Mega Collection, yes, that was actually my first exposure to the series. Don't judge. I didn't know what the Sega Genesis was. Well, I kind of knew because of the manuals you could read in Mega Collection, but I didn't have one. I mean, I did at one point, but it was at my mom's old house that she used to have. Like, at the time she was living there, and, this next thing is a bit personal. But, let's just say that something happened in my life, but prior to that, the person involved in that event had gotten me a Sega Genesis. Didn't have Sonic, it just had Mortal Kombat and another game. Unfortunately, I do not have that console anymore. It was just exclusively there. It was a Model 1, by the way. I distinctly remember that. But at that point, I did know about the Genesis. But I didn't know about it that much because that was my only experience with it until many years later. I think I was still in high school or something, but I had actually gotten a Model 2 Genesis for Christmas, which I unfortunately don't have it now because I sold it like an idiot. But I do plan on getting another one at some point, either from buying it over at Founded Electronics if I can, or maybe through Amazon. Probably gonna get it at Found It though, but yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say is just this is stuff that was prior to that thing. Again, it's deeply personal, so I won't talk about it. But I will say, if it wasn't for that exposure to the Sega Genesis, I wouldn't be so fascinated with Sega in general. Because to this day, I know they're going to do this at one point. They will, in fact, do what I'm about to say. Eventually. But, yeah. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, yeah, Sega went to, various parts of the world to take pictures of things, to get inspiration, and even some textures and stuff for, assets of Sonic Adventure. Emerald Coast being one of them. And as it turns out, there is actually an Emerald Coast in Destin, Florida. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. And that is, it's located near Station Square. Where's Station Square, you may ask? Well, what is it? Oh. Station Square. Station Square. I shall never do that again as long as I live because that sounded really rude. I'm deeply sorry. Is a location in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. It is heavily populated city, famous for its many attractions, including an amusement park, otherwise known as Twinkle Park, one of my favorite stages of all time in any video game, only being beat out by Emerald Coast and City Escape. I'm talking about Sonic games, by the way, not levels in general. casino slash hotel slash restaurant, and a casino district, Casinopolis. You can't say it stays in Vegas this time, folks. A train station in the city allows travel to the Mystic Ruins. It has a human population of 2,856,427. In a near resemblance to New York City, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Boston. So it's literally just a culmination of these 4 locations. It's cool. Which is cool. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't played Sonic Adventure. What is that? Oh. Yeah, now that I look at this, like, sure, the textures look better in the Dreamcast, no, not DC version, or DX version. DC is Dreamcast. But I'm just gonna be honest. Sonic's model in the DC version, way better. Because for one, and kudos to Cybershell for pointing this out on his YouTube video about why the DX ports are bad. And why you should always count on mods. This right here is this, but it is not this. Oh. Hold on. Okay. This is what I mean. So, this is the DX version. Yeah, I know, I got finished saying just now that, oh, well, the DX version is, bad. Like, I'm not saying it's unplayable, but it's not great. I'll be more than glad to show what I mean, like, now. As in, right now? Oh, wait. Let me get things back. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play Emerald Coast on the regular DX version, and then I'm gonna be playing it on this DX version. And trust me, you will see the difference after I get done with DX. Like, they're both DX, but one of them looks different for a specific reason. So, how about I show you exactly how they're different and what the big difference, very, very big difference is between the actual DX and the look-alike. I may have covered what I'm about to talk about in a previous stream.
I did.
Yeah, so let's cut the chit-chat and get some hedgehogs. I realized that my Chrome is still open. Whatever. My PC can handle it. It can't do VR though. Okay.
Sega.
So, wait. Oh.
Select a file.
Okay, the icon that I dragged out to the middle of the screen was not the one I double-clicked on. I double-clicked on the one right next to it that showed the actual icon that you would see from the actual DX version. But,
Select your character.
yeah. This right here is actually what I showed off once. This is the Dreamcast conversion mod for Sonic Adventure DX for PC. As the name implies, it Dreamcastifies the DX version. And it even restores visual effects, graphics, and many other things.
Let's get him!
Including character models. This literally looks better than I won't be trying to beat the stage, you know, the actual mission. I'm just gonna be playing through it. But, this is how the game originally looked, basically. Only it ran at 30 FPS, and... yeah. Also, you were playing with a completely different controller. But, yeah, this okay, here's what I mean. So, the water that you're looking at here is drastically different from the DX version. However, the game does retain the 60 FPS, which is good. I mean, who wouldn't love that, right? Okay. Jankiness. And this is also what I mean. Also, my controller's rumbling. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not. But, this is what, the actual, like, original game looked like. It didn't play like this because it was at 30 FPS and, well, it was just different. For one, it would actually take a little bit longer for you to transition to that area. I mean, you gotta remember, you were playing on a console from, like, the late 90s, which was the first of its kind, and the first of its generation. But, I'll show footage of what the actual DX version of the game looks like, because you'll see soon what I mean by the, Dreamcast mod / original version of the game being much better, in terms of visuals. Because, yeah, you could claim that, oh, this is just a remaster, but what's so bad about how this version looks? Nothing's bad about it. It's beautiful. Sometimes older is better, and it couldn't be more proven than this.
Yes!
I like how Tails grabbed an animal. Or maybe it just floated into me, I don't know. Tails!
Yeah, not bad.
I wasn't even trying to do that. I literally just got through saying earlier that, oh, I'm not trying to beat this level for keeps. Proceed to do it anyway. I for sure can't beat that in less than 2 minutes, though. Yeah. Now to show footage of what the actual DX version is supposed to look like. Because, trust me. Why did I do that? Okay. So, this is what the DX version looks like. Now to show you what the Emerald Coast gameplay would look like. So, speaking of Sega Dreamcast and Sonic, and what good timing that I look at this, because Blockbuster actually had a special rental special that they did whenever the Dreamcast was around, where that caught me off guard. I'm sorry. But what they did was they let people rent the Dreamcast, and I think games for it as well. I forgot for how much they let people rent it, but it was really cool. I have to say, it was pretty cool. Blockbuster itself was fucking awesome, by the way. I grew up with it whenever I was a kid, and whenever I found out and heard that they were starting to go out of business, I couldn't help but feel a little sad. And if you're curious, I'll go ahead and look it up. Yeah. Blockbuster is still technically a thing, but not as a brick and mortar chain. Also, I like how whenever I search for this, which has no correlation with this, by the way, I was searching for the stores coming back. But it's just like, hey, movies are making a comeback. Never forget. You were fucking awesome. Okay. Going back to this, so we already saw the Dreamcast version, you know, through the Dreamcast mod. Also, yes, there actually is an Emerald Coast in real life, all the way in Florida. It's cool. But, I bet you're wondering, how about the DX version, huh? Well, if you were hoping for something nice, as in, you know, maybe it plays sort of the same. Oh, it plays the same. The controls are the same for the DX version of Sonic Adventure. The visuals, however, have been overhauled, but not necessarily in a good way. I'll just say that. Credit to this person, Sonic JGB. Speedrun strats. But you'll notice the water has a different texture. Sonic looks shiny, like he's made out of frickin' plastic or rubber. Now don't get me wrong, some of the new texture work is kind of nice, but this is what I mean. Look at the water. Now the bridge, the bridge does still do that wobbly thing, but the water doesn't do that same splash effect that it did in the Dreamcast version, where it would actually like splash realistically, where it's like, no, it's like a big old flat surface. Other than that, it looks just, I'll just say this, DX was for the most part good. Some effects, like the water thing, not good. Some of the texture work was left to be desired, I should say. But yeah.
Purdue University Global.
Sweet.
Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
And this is the Dreamcast version, otherwise known as Speedrun Strats 2, but 1. But yeah, this is what the water looked like. Now, what Sega did, or at least Sonic Team, was that they literally took pictures of the environment. They took pictures of the sand, of the rocks, of the trees, of everything, even of the water. And that's why the water looks so much better on Dreamcast, is because it's literally like producing an actual ripple effect. The water that you see in the DX version is sort of like, yeah, it's just a flat texture. You might see it moving around a little bit, but that's it. But what you're about to see in a little bit will be what I mean by the water doing that realistic ripple effect. Like that, see? Like, you'll see the water doing that. You don't see that on the DX version, though. It's literally like, freaking... Look at that. Sure, the water still goes through the thing, but that's realistic. You would expect water to do that. But in this situation for DX, it's like a flat surface, more like... Yeah. Another reason why the DX version is so frowned upon is because you'll notice something. This is widescreen. The DX version, at least on PC, doesn't have widescreen. If you're using the Dreamcast mod, then yeah, it will. But as for the original DX port, not original, for the actual DX port, That's what I mean. The water just bounces up and down, and not like ripples realistically like water ripples. Yeah, this looks alright, but it looks so much better on Dreamcast. Now, if you're curious about what the actual like Emerald Coast looks like, then look no further than Destin, Florida, which I was literally talking about. But the place itself got its unofficial name. Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. So, if Emerald Coast is near Station Square, but the actual location is likely inspired by Destin, Florida's location, then where on earth is Station Square? Because we already discussed earlier that it was a culmination of multiple different cities in real life. You know, Boston, New York City, I think it was Philadelphia. Yeah, Chicago. But where is it though? Where is it? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we see, like, this is what I mean by culmination. It's literally these four places combined into one. But knothole. I'm an immature little bastard. Shut up. Kidding. Oh, that's funny. Sonic Adventure Online. Oh, okay. Anyway, oh. kind of a weird name is that? Maybe it's just weird, or just a name.